What's up, guys? It's Japa Rico here, live broadcasting from Hong Kong. Let's start our live event for tonight. So let's change this to, okay, I'm going to trading economics. All right. So here on trading economics, let's read the headlines. So the first one is UK GDP stagnates in February, which is not surprising because I've been saying to you guys for the past few months about the UK's economy not doing very well. So it's not surprising. European shares hit new 1-month high. This is a little bit surprising. We were not expecting that. China exports unexpectedly jumped 14.8% in March. Okay, this is also a surprise because so far whenever, like for the past few months, when we received these economy indices from China, they were not very good. Actually, they were negative. And for this month, though, like this jump of 14.8% in March is really surprising. But it's good for the Chinese economy. It seems like finally they started to show us some signs of recovery. India March trade gap larger than expected. This is not, well, at least it is not very related to us, unless you trade the Indian rupee. But there may be. You need to pay attention to this, but for most of us who don't trade it, it's not something that we have to pay attention to. Eurozone industrial output rises for the second month. Okay, but this is like the month-to-month results, so it's not a big deal. Italy industrial output unexpectedly falls. This will also not have such an impact in even if you trade the euro, because as I always say to you guys, this piece of news for each country is not really relevant for the change of prices of the euro, because euro doesn't like these how can I say, these sole events that affects one of the euro countries doesn't affect the price of euro itself, unless it's something that involves multiple countries. Asian stocks mostly decline, mostly fell on Thursday. Okay, so this is something that happened today, so it's not something that you have to keep an eye on unless you do intraday trades, which most of us don't. Okay, so that was the news headlines for today, guys. So now let's take a look at the charts. So I'm going to, okay. But first of all, let's see if we have any comments on our chat window. So let's take a look. Okay, so no comments. And let's move again back to the charts. So here, guys, one of the charts that I was paying attention to was the EuroCAD. So the EuroCAD, guys, you can see that the price right now is at the same level that we were experiencing back since August 2018, which was around, price was consolidating along the 200 EMA, which is this yellow dotted line. And you can see that price was being negotiated at the same level that is right now. So right now price is at around 1.47547, which is the same level as this. Okay, what is going to happen next, we really don't know, because like so far, like price managed to break the 200 EMA. So if there is some kind of correction here, then price probably will continue on this bullish trend. But don't forget that on the weekly chart, although like price has been traded above our baseline, and our baseline is the 200 EMA and the 233 EMA, which is this orange dotted line. So, but if you change from the weekly chart, you change it to the monthly chart, what happens is that prices is still below, like it's still being consolidated just on the upper band of the dragon. The dragon is the 50 EMA, which is two bands, the lower band and the upper band. So it's this blue area that you can see here, and price is being consolidated just a little bit above the 50 EMA, about the upper band of the dragon. But don't forget that this candle hasn't been it hasn't been ended yet, like it hasn't been closed yet, and we are still on April the 13th, so we still have a little bit more than a month until this candle closes. So we can't see much. We have to wait until this candle closes to have a more better idea by looking at the Pvsra chart and analyzing using our Pvsra sort of view. So we can't say much so far. So far to us, it seems like it's still on a bearish trend, but on the daily and weekly charts, it's clear to us that it is on a bullish trend. Even if you change this to the weekly chart, you can see that it has been it has already passed our it has already broken the 200 EMA going upwards, so price is being traded above the 200 and the 233 EMAs. Okay, so on the daily chart is a bullish trend. On the weekly chart is also price is also on a bullish trend. So on these two charts, it's more likely the price will even though there is a correction, it's more likely the price will continue to go up following the bullish trend. All right, so if there is no question, let me go back to the chat window. Okay, if there is no questions, maybe we just finished this live. Let me check again. Yes. Okay. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye.